Alright everyone, this is Zero Budget Geek and welcome back to Friday Night Magic Duels, the show where I misplay decks created by the community. In this episode we're taking a look at a deck created by Domydirty from the Magic Duels subreddit, and I call this deck Hidden Anguish. This is a black and white tokens deck using some of the new Aether Revolt cards, and basically you just generate a lot of tokens and just kind of abuse them in all kinds of ways, sacrificing them and all sorts of stuff. So let's go ahead and see how the deck is put together and you'll get a feel for the deck. So we start off with two renegade maps, which are some mana fixing, and it's a way to trigger revolt. We have 3 Fatal Push, which is a really good creature removal spell. It only costs 1 black mana and it kills something of mana cost 2 or less, or if you trigger revolt, you can kill something of 4 or less, so making it quite useful. We have 2 Selfless Spirits to protect all our guys, and also get indestructible, and also it's a creature and it can trigger revolt. We have 2 Syndicate Traffickers, which can get really big, also helps with triggering revolt. We have 2 Scrap Heap Scroungers, just a guy that kind of keeps recurring. We have 2 Smuggler's Copter because they're just always good. We have 3 Hidden Stockpiles, which are kind of the key to this deck. Basically every time we lose a permanent, this is gonna generate a token for us and we can scry. So very useful. We have 3 of those. We have 2 Master Trinketeers, basically make all our servos and thopters bigger, and it can also create tokens on its own. We have 2 Yahenni the Undying Partisan, just a pretty interesting creature there in this deck. We have 3 Weaponcraft Enthusiasts, which generates tokens, 2 Anguish Unmaking to just solve many problems. We have 2 Collective Efforts, which are help us deal with enchantments, big creatures, and make our guys very bigger. We have 1 Liliana the Last Hope because she's just usually good. We have 2 Visionary Augmenteers, another token generator. We have 2 Stram's Expertise, which creates tokens and lets us cast a free spell, so very useful in this deck. We have 1 Gideon, Ally of Zendikar, because another Planeswalker is just really great. 1 Angel of Invention, another token generator, make everybody bigger as well. We have 2 Marionette Masters, 1 Herald of Anguish, 6 Plains, 6 Swamps, 2 Shambling Vents, 2 Westvale Abbeys, 2 Isolated Chapels, 1 Foundry of the Councils, 4 Evolving Wilds, and that's it. So let's go ahead and see this deck in action, and hopefully I'll play it well, but hey, trigger warning, I may fuck this up. Alright, so we get to start things off here, and not seeing a black in our hand, a swamp, makes me pause. I'm not super enthused by this. This is not really good. Let's draw a new hand. This really isn't any better, but I don't want to go down to fewer cards, so we'll go ahead and keep this. This is not good at all. Oh my god, what the hell. We will have Fatal Push available, so we can keep ourselves alive for a little bit. We have Hidden Stockpile, but then really nothing else going on, so we need to draw into some much better things. We'll go ahead and drop that Isolated Chapel, but again, we've got not a thing to do. So let's see what our opponent's got going on. So far, mono black, he gets the Rancid Rats, which are 1/1 Death Touch. I am not too worried about those, so I don't think I need to Fatal Push those. An Evolving Wilds is nice to see. Doesn't help us all that much, but we can actually, it does help us quite a bit here. So let's go ahead and Hidden Stockpile. We'll go ahead and plop down the Evolving, and we'll go ahead and pop it now. That'll trigger the Hidden Stockpile, and we'll go for, it doesn't really matter what we get. Let's go ahead and go for a Plains, I guess. Kind of doesn't matter. And we'll get the little 1/1 here from this. And the question is, do we block with that? Probably. Let's see what he's got going on. Oh, hold on. block greater power. So he didn't attack with that, which means he wants to try to keep that alive. That's interesting. So let's see here. What do we got? We could put the Syndicate Trafficker and keep Fatal Push up. Or I think I like playing the Syndicate Trafficker, attack with the 1/1, see if he blocks, and then if he blocks it, we sack it to the Syndicate Trafficker, maybe. I mean, either way, we're gonna get a 1/1. Yeah, I think I kind of like getting the Syndicate Trafficker down. So let's put this guy down. And let's go into the attack phase. With that, confirm. And then he probably won't block it, which is fine. Now the question is, do we sack it now just to get a pump? But he might be able to kill it, so maybe we want to keep the Indestructible online. So that's fine. I think I want to make sure we keep the ability to gain Indestructible, because he's playing black, so he may want to blast this with something. Although during his I mean, it's not, our opponent really isn't doing much. Alright, nothing there. I don't think I could have played that Fatal Push. I don't think it's super necessary. We get another Syndicate Trafficker, which is kind of interesting. Here I think we attack with both. This will gain Indestructible, so it doesn't matter. Right? Death Touch won't work against it, right? So let's attack with both. Confirm. He'll probably block the 3/1. We'll go ahead and activate this guy's ability. That down, and then I think we go ahead and put our other Syndicate Trafficker now, and then we'll get a little 1/1 dude to replace the one we lost. All right, this does mean that we don't have the ability to give either of these guys Indestructible, but he could do Murderous Compulsion. All right, so he's just gonna kill that. Destroy target tapped creature. It's not super great spell. Alright, Scrap Heap Scroungers, nice to see. We haven't drawn into anything else. Let's do the attack. Maybe I want to have the Scrap Heap Scrounger down. Our opponent really isn't doing much. Maybe we go offense. If we could put the Scrap Heap Scrounger, and then we still have, yeah. And we'll go into the attack phase and attack with all, confirm. And then I think that's really it. We could have scry, but I think keeping the Indestructible up is probably going to be better for us. Our opponent really does not have anything. Our opponent is left, so he didn't have anything. So we'll go ahead and finish this out. We can actually do SRAM's Expertise. If we did that, what would we get? We could do Collective Effort, but that's not that useful right now. I like getting, you know, I always forget that this guy has haste. That is something I keep forgetting, so I probably should have done that. So let's see, we do SRAM's Expertise, we'll get a bunch of guys, and also get Yahini, who will have haste. So let's go for it. And we'll play this guy. And if he's got an instant to kill something, I'm not too worried about that. Alright, attack with all, confirm. Didn't have an answer, so this should be over pretty quickly. Whatever he puts, well, he could put something 5 mana if he gets a land, but he just puts a Rancid Rats. That's not gonna save him. Alright, so we quickly finish this off here. There's a Weaponcraft Enthusiast. Let's go ahead and just Fatal Push the stupid rats. Get the blocker out of there. And actually that pumps this guy up, which, you know, I haven't really gotten a chance to use this guy much, so don't know all the ins and outs to him. And then we just attack. There we go. Just attack with all confirm. And there you go. This is how this deck goes wide with aggro. Alright, thanks for playing, Lucky Luke. Alright, so we get to start things off, which is good for us. And this actually seems like a decent hand, although kind of heavy over here. But we've got some decent stuff, so we're going to keep this. Looks like we'll lead off. I guess we lead off with the Shambling Vent. We could use Evolving Wilds later for a Revolt trigger, possibly. So we can definitely play the Scrap Heap Scrounger, though unless we draw a land, we're not going to be able to play the Weaponcraft Enthusiast. So I think getting a good start, our opponent's playing blue, so I think getting a nice offensive creature quickly is good. And that's what this guy is, just nothing but offense. Can't block, 3-2. He can bring himself back later, so that's good. That's good. Either Theorist. Alright, we can punch through him. So not what our opponent wants to see. Oh, I just didn't even notice we drew a plains there. Okay, so do we go Evolving? No, we want to build our board. We want to build a board. Although, yeah, and then getting these artifacts will help us get towards the Herald. So let's go ahead and attack, because there's no reason we need the this guy first. So let's go to the attack phase. Attack. And this guy, all he really does is just he can use him to scry, but he'll probably take the hit. And I think we go Plains and Weaponcraft Enthusiast. And we'll make the little servo tokens. So now this guy costs 4 mana. I kind of hope I draw a regular land. Getting this guy out early is really, really good. Now opponent's got blue and green. Alright, getting more energy counters there. So let's see what we draw here. 1, 2, 3. This is costing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need one more mana from something. I don't think we need to anguish on making anything. Are you thinking about attacking? What are you doing? I don't know what he was thinking there, but a Selfless Spirit isn't what I want to see. I kind of don't want to attack with the Scrap Heap Scrounger, because I want to be ready to play the Herald. So maybe we can play any of these. And I think we just drop down the Selfless Spirit, keep our artifacts alive, drop the Evolving Wilds, and then next turn we'll definitely be able to do the Herald of Anguish, right? Because it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So Selfless Spirit, and then we don't attack here. We don't want to risk our guy dying. And then we'll drop the Evolving Wilds and say go. I think we're gonna search for a swamp. Skip the attack. And there we go. So let's see what our opponent's got. Alright. it's another guy there. He could have a counter spell. There is that 1 mana counter spell. Actually, he doesn't have any artifacts in place, so we don't really need to worry about that. He did not attack. Interesting. Let's crack this for a swamp. I need to make sure I get a swamp. Confirm. And unfortunately, it does not have haste. Collective effort is kind of nice to see. Let's so we can play this guy, and we could attack in the air. Do we do that before the attack? Yeah, because I don't think there's any reason. All right, let's go to the attack. Confirm. I don't think he's gonna worry about the 2/1. And then Herald of Anguish. Choose artifacts to help cast this spell. Finish. And then during the end step, this guy's so badass, man. He makes our opponent, each opponent discards a card. Ooh. And then we got some protection for him with this guy here, so we got a nice start. I don't know that we want to put a collective effort. It only gives +1 to everything. Explosive vegetation. Okay. I think we do attack with the Scrap Heap Scrounger plus this dude. Let's see what we draw here. I could Anguish on making something. I kind of want to get rid of... Well, let's see what we draw here before we decide. We could use this. Sacrifice an artifact. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. And Evolving Wilds is not really what I wanted to see. I could play the Stram's Expertise. Collective effort won't really help much other than make all my guys get a bonus. This is sacrifice an artifact. So how do we do this here? I could Stram's Expertise to give me a bunch of guys, but then I can't sacrifice them to this ability. I could Anguish on making something. Maybe I do this now, get the servos, and then next turn I could collective effort. I could also Anguish on making one of these guys now. Though I may want to keep this. So we're attacking in the air for 7, which is pretty good. But then what am I waiting for? I gotta really make a decision here. I think well, we make something big, we can kill it with either one of these. So maybe I go Stram's Expertise, give my guys all bonuses, and then go in for a pretty big attack. So yeah, I think that's the way to go. I'll do that. Wouldn't mind exiling, so put a +1/+1 counter, and that's it. We don't want to destroy it. Yeah, so there we go. Choose a player whose creatures get +1/+1. So my guys will get +1/+1 counters, and we will go for the attack here. Do I have any creatures in here? No, but that's fine. We'll go with this, and I don't think there's really any need to attack with these guys because they'll just run into a wall. But I don't mind attacking with this guy because he'll take somebody down with him. And we could potentially get him back later. So There we go. He's got to block him. That's 10. That's 13 damage. So what are you thinking? Well, actually, shit. He doesn't. He would have to double block in order to kill him, and it only takes down 1. But I'm okay with that trade. So let's see what our opponent's gonna do there. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and take a look at my phone text messages, see what am I getting. While our opponent is deciding, could be pissed off, and maybe he's thinking about, okay, there you go. You choose to let just that one guy go. All right, makes sense. And then he's gonna make. Wait, did I? How come I didn't get? Did I play land? I wanted to play the Evolving Wilds. Did the timer run out? Is that what happened? I wanted to play the Evolving Wilds. I guess the timer ran out. So that sucks. I guess I took too long, but that's okay. Coming up next, we'll go with a big Alpha Strike, and that should be the game. He's got 3 blockers. We still hit him for plenty. We got more than enough. This Pilgrimage is not gonna help you, sir. I mean, we got you in the air. What are you thinking? You don't got any. You've got no blockers. This guy by himself kills you, so we don't even need to anguish on making anything. My flyer in the air kills you. My 2 flyers. Alright, so another game in the books, unless he's got like a fog or something. You know, it could be a thing that he has. So let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. And no need to play. Oh, a hidden stockpile is always nice to see. We'll go ahead and we'll play that. And drop down the Evolving Wilds. Alright. Alpha Strike with everyone. Attack or fall, confirm. Doesn't matter what happens. Pretty much. There we go. Alright, thanks for playing It's Zelone. Alright, so we get to start things off, which is good for us. And this is... I'm not enthused about this. But our opponent is playing with an oversized deck over there, so I actually think I might keep this. And this is bad. He's mulliganing to hell. Alright, this is not looking good. We'll lead off with the Shambling Vent. Hopefully we draw a Plains or a Swamp, so we don't have to go with this untapped. But we may not be playing anything this coming turn either. Alright, no turn 1 play for our opponent, which is good for us. We didn't draw a land, so we have to go with this, and then we also do nothing. Although this means now coming up we've got some options. I kind of would like to draw a land and be able to play the Weaponcraft Enthusiast or Liliana. Probably, man, getting Liliana early is good too, but we drew a land. Oh, decisions here. If I get the Weaponcraft Enthusiast, that means I can start going to the face with the Syndicate Trafficker. I think we'll go with Liliana. It puts a timer on things. We'll go ahead and +1 her. Getting her down before our opponent has creatures is pretty nice. Sets our plans back a little bit, though. Let's see what our opponent puts down. I think I still want to go Weaponcraft Enthusiast into Syndicate Trafficker. An Evolving Wilds. Although getting this Partisan in for an attack is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and +1 here. And who do we want to to go with first? Oh, maybe we do want to go with the Yaheni. Maybe we'll go with that. Evolving Wilds. Go into the attack. Screw it. We'll lead with this. See what he's got. Alright. I don't think it matters what we crack the Evolving Wilds for. I actually expected him to kill this with something. Alright. Our opponent really doesn't have anything. We're gonna continue playing now. Our opponent's had enough. Let's go for... I don't know. Go for plains. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we had plenty of plains. Could have gone for a swamp. Doesn't matter. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and plus here. So our opponent really just didn't have anything. Go into the attack. Bam. And then I think we boom, boom. Get to create the two colorless guys and do that. And our opponent really doesn't have any mana to sweep, so it's all set. This guy can give himself indestructible until end of turn, which is nice. Oh god, what a bad game. Our opponent just has had nothing. Nothing. Do we hit in stockpile? I guess. We don't... Selfless Spirit could be useful, but we'll go ahead and we'll plus one here. We're not giving any of our guys any minuses. And... yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Confirm. So we've got two guys that can give themselves indestructible, which is pretty interesting. Shit, I meant to sacrifice a guy here to get the bonus, but maybe we... I made a mistake. I meant to sacrifice a guy to get a +1. To sacrifice one of these guys. And we'll bottom that. And we could play Selfless Spirit, but yeah, we will, just in case he's got something to go wide, but I don't think he does. Alright, that's it. Alright, we'll finish this off really quick. Not a good game. I didn't play this right either. I probably could have played these in much better order. So I see you guys typing down there in the comments and yelling at me. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm playing for fun. And although this isn't really a fun game so far, our opponent really just does not have anything. Could ultimate. Oh my god, Liliana kills any one of those. So not good for our opponent there. And a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Too bad it doesn't have haste. Let's go ahead and plus her. We could get an emblem at the beginning of your end step. Put X2 plus is X is 2 plus the number of zombie tokens. Yeah, we'll just do this. Kill one of those guys. And that makes our guy bigger over here. And we don't really need to play these guys. If I play this guy though, we'll have a man of it. So yeah, we'll put him. And make two guys. Sure. Going wide. And Alpha Strike with not everybody, but mostly everybody. Confirm. We'll probably want to block this guy here, the Syndicate Trafficker. activate his ability. Sacrifice one of the ones that are not attacking. And then this guy gets even bigger. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this guy's just... Alright, I think that's it. And then we get a replacement guy there. So, there you go. Good demonstration of how this deck is supposed to work if you play it right, unlike the way I'm playing it. I'm not playing it right. Our opponent probably, in better hands, our opponent probably would have been dead already. Alright, you can discard cards to make 2/2s. Not anything we're worried about. Alright. And then we go ahead and kill it with this. Might as well. I don't need to do that. Kill the blocker. This guy gets bigger. And why not Alpha Strike? Tackle full. Alright. Well, that's what this deck does. Alright, thanks for playing, Garcia Vitim. Alright, so we get to start things off, and we've got like too many lands here. So we'll draw a new hand. And what in the hells? Oh no. Alright, I don't want to go to fewer cards, so we'll keep this hand considering our opponent does have an oversized deck over there. I think we'll go ahead and lead off with the Evolving Wilds here so we can get our white mana. And we'll wait to the last possible moment to go ahead and crack that. So we'll go for a Plains with that. During his end step. Crack that. And... her Plains. Westvale Abbey. Since we don't have a turn 2 play, I think again we go with Evolving Wilds. Even though Evolving Wilds is useful as a revolt triggerer, here I'd rather just get my mana fixed. And he gets a Crypt Breaker. Oops. Meant to do this during his end step. Alright, crack this. And we'll go for a swamp. Confirm. And now this guy here, you draw a card, lose a life, so I don't mind trading him for a little 1/1. Although, I think I want to get this hidden stockpile like now. I really want to get this guy, but well, now we'll go with the weapon craft enthusiast first. There's nothing else I really want to do. All right, we'll go ahead and play this. Put the enthusiast, and the next turn we can we'll create 2 colorless 1/1 guys. And then I don't think he wants to trade a Crypt Breaker for one of these guys. When a non-token creature you control dies, investigate. So yeah, I didn't think he was going to. Alright, so what do we do here? I don't think I want to reveal the Westvale Abbey yet. So I think we just stockpile and attack. And I don't think there's anything. Oh, let's see. We can't cast this guy yet. So let's go ahead and drop the Plains. Hidden stockpile. And then attack. Confirm. And then that'll be it. So let's see. Next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can cast the Herald of Anguish next turn. Yes, yes. That's... oh man, getting this guy this early in the game is gonna be probably... oh, not the end because he's got black. You bastard. That's still okay. Because this is what I really want. Death Touch. That can get bigger. Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. We go with the Herald here. Losing the stockpile is not too great, but what are you gonna do? We take the hit here. No reason to block. Lose a guy. But Herald of Anguish, while our opponent is low on cards, is gonna be bad for him. I think here we will go ahead and Foundry. Play the Foundry. Herald of Anguish. Tap those guys. Finish. And we don't attack, we just sit back. Our opponent has to discard a card. So even if he kills this, which he might, we got some value because we took out a card. Alright, so he's looking to kill his creatures. He's looking to kill his creatures. Sacrifice them, but he's got no sacrifice outlets yet. And we can actually take out his guys. Alright, he gets a big 4/5. Flying Trample. He's gonna get Delirium. Okay. We can Anguish on making that. Although I would like to get another hollow hidden stockpile. Oh yeah, attacks with the 3/3. Yeah, take that in the chin, that's fine. Not too worried about that. I mean, this guy kills that on the attack anyway. Not really what I wanted to see there. Although we can I can play the planes now. He doesn't have anything right now. He's got this. So I really would like to crack the Foundry Councils to try to go for Westfield Abbey. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's attack here and see what he does. This guy is just a Flying Trample. So let's go for the attack. Well, do we attack or do we just keep him at bay? He probably won't attack. No, he's not gonna attack. I mean, he's not gonna block, I mean. So maybe we just hang back here. So we attack, he lets it through, and then he counterattacks for a big hit. So we'll hang back here. So then during this end step, we'll make the 1/1s, and then we should be able to play the Westfield Abbey and make the creature. Okay, skip attack. Let's go. And I did forget that this does make him lose that Dark Salvation. All right. And if we really need to, we can Anguish on making something, but goes for a big Alpha Strike. Not Alpha Strike. He's probably got the pump. So I'm gonna skip the block. I'm gonna skip the blocking and see what he's got. During his end step, we'll crack this. And then, does this guy have haste? He does. That's what I thought. Alright. We will play him. We've got the 5 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in the attack step, we'll just attack with the 9, 7. That'll put us back to 18 life. Alright, confirm, right? Do we want to attack with the 5, 5? I mean, he hits us for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of damage. So... but we're hitting for 14, which is really good also. So, yeah. Screw it. Grasp of Darkness on somebody. So, shit. Maybe I should have kept the guy back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He could kill us. Could kill us here, actually. If he's got a pump spell across the board. But now all I need to do is attack with the Profane Prince, and I can keep the Herald of Anguish back. That was a risky attack. And he hits for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage. Keeps this guy back. Okay. What do we do here? We anguish on making that and kill him. We lose 3 life, but that's fine, I think. He's got no cards in hand, so I don't need to put the Selfless Spirit out. And our opponent has quit, so we were able to pull this out. And we just need to attack with that. He's got no way to deal with it, right? Correct? This does not have reach. Alright. Bam. Alright. There you go. Thanks for playing SEO Beat. Alright guys, well thanks for watching me misplay some Magic Duels. If you have some critique on this deck or ways that you think could make it better, please comment down below, and as always, constructive criticism is always welcome. And if you have some deck lists that you would like to see played on this channel, be sure to submit them either down in the comments, or you can search for my email, ZeroBudgetGeek@gmail.com. I will definitely answer all incoming correspondence. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.